Hello, chat. We meet again. It is that time. How is everybody doing today? How's it going? How's it going? Wait 1 second. I am starting to boot everything up as professional streamer here. Why is this? Jesus. Okay, let me just go into an event or something just so that we can keep the game in check. Let's switch over yonder way. And I forgot to put all of this on. Dude, why are you going dark? Stop it. There's no chat box. Let me go ahead and put that in there. But yeah, how's everybody doing today? Bojacker over on the Twitch side. How's it going? Drace over on the YouTube side, and Rohit, welcome on in. Sorry, the chat is not loading up for me. I am all out of whack as I'm very late. Yeah. Title of the stream. Dude, can you stop? Jesus. Anyways, yeah, the title of the stream says it itself. I don't like the Androids. I'm not a fan. I am not a big fan of the TEQ Androids. Maybe it's just me, I don't know, but I do not like them. And on paper, they might be a little bit busted once we get into the games and stuff like that, but how's everybody feeling? Of course, the TEQ Androids EZA details were out earlier today. I made a video about it, talking regarding both of those characters, and I'll be honest with y'all, I'm not particularly impressed. I think that's the final link that we needed. Okay, thank goodness. Alright. What's the issue this time? Why are we unhappy? Life. That's the issue. Mostly, if you're talking about the title of the stream, I am being very serious. I don't like them. I don't like the design of these characters. So, if you guys had any questions, like particularly for me, I really am very unhappy with their design. It reminds me of Int Gohan in a way. I think I know what this is. I think I know what's happening. Okay, give me 1 second, chat. So I did set up some. I did change some settings over here in my screen timeout. That's the problem. I don't want 15 seconds. I also want to reach out before the screen goes dark. Let's go ahead and do the dailies and stuff. That's something that I wanted to do. But yeah, no, I'm a little bit unhappy with their stuff. So I guess with their condition, right, they get their 17% damage reduction, they get their 18% chance to dodge. They're orb changing, they're getting an extra key per tech keys for your obtain. But I'm just thinking in scenarios where, like, it's not shade or anything. I mean, Drake's at this moment in time, maybe no. But that's because of the power creep. That's not because of me hating Dokkan. Because at this point, I'm thinking before the end of next year, I'm done with Dokkan overall. Hey, Aaron, over on the Twitch side, how's it going? Bojacker, in the 7 stream streak, appreciate you. But the problem is, like, if for example, I'm gonna have to run these guys on an inferior leader skill, which is a 200% team. Granted, it's not too bad, but for me, who didn't pull Android 16, who really is going to provide Android 16 the benefit of everything, just getting them a lot of support, is gonna be pretty crucial for them to just, like, try to run these guys in there. Is good and all, but I don't find enjoyment on, like, let's say I'm running the androids, and this is something that I discussed with Bringer earlier on when we were on the stream with Ningen earlier this afternoon. If I go to special battle, what guarantees me that I won't get screwed? Because I go to special battle, I'll see that the androids are locked in slot 2 or 3. They already changed the orb field to TEQ, and all those amazing orb changes are going to be wonderful for them, but I can't collect them because they're locked in slot 2 or slot 3. The character that needs to collect orbs is not going to be able to collect the orbs that they created. So for me, I see that as a flaw because it's the same kind of regard that I had with L or Int Gohan. He was decent, but you had to collect so many orbs in order for him to be good. I don't want that for a unit. That should not be the design policy that I would want on a unit. Maybe AGL Trunks could be better. That's more the endgame design than a unit fault. That's one case scenario. I'm just putting that out, right? But second of all, why do I have to go out of my... Like, of course, these guys were... That's what the gimmick was for, right? The gimmick was for them to collect as many orbs as possible, for them to be able to get a juice on them, right? It's not that they're bad because I can't get the orbs, because I know how unlucky I am with getting orbs. But if I know better, people are just gonna like put the fault on this guy by saying, oh, I got him on slot 2 or slot 3. I can't collect the orbs. This unit sucks. So I'm just saving myself the self-deprecation of those units being shown in a showcase. For me, for example, like, I wanted to see these guys being self-sufficient without having them collect a lot of orbs. That's my case scenario. I would have enjoyed that a little bit more than having these guys collect 50 million orbs for them to be actually really good. For me, I do not like that type of passive. Yeah, I didn't even notice that there was a survey out. Hey, Gerardo, how's it going? No, I didn't see Christian. Give me 1 second. A tech dodge canceling fight would destroy Gomer, so you would say every unit has its fault. Think you might know who might Super ACA is between STR Perfect Cell or AGL Super 17. See, Super 17 is not in the banner though. And we kind of take into account that because the character might be in the banner, they could Super ECA. At least that's what I took from the hints from getting Super ECA characters, but I don't even know. Let me check the details again, because I was reading them, right? So if they get, like, this is a special case scenario because they're gonna be good up against Goku Black and Zamasu. If I take them there and Zamasu just says, nope, they're getting locked in slot 3, and they create all the orbs that I need in order for them to actually just do the things that they need to do. Be explosive because they're getting 18% attack, 17% defense. And then they're getting an additional 35% attack and defense per every keys we obtain. What happens if I get 3 orbs? Because Zamasu decided, let me lock this guy on slot 3. And then of course there's the typical restriction of the 35% or less HP. Having the damage reduction and the dodge being locked behind that HP threshold. The power creep at this point in time just has me thinking either you get to that threshold Actually, no. Let me rephrase. The power creep has me thinking either I do not reach that threshold because the team is pretty consistent and they staying pretty high on HP, or the event just blasts me into oblivion and I get one shot. LR Prime Battle Cell could Super ECA? It's a possibility, but I don't know. If you don't get enough orbs, just Usher. I guess. I'm just trying to find my enjoyment with the game, chat, and the character, the design of the character does not scream to me they're GDC LR level, like Truth put it out today. Or they're insanely good, just like how people have put it out. I don't see how they're insane. AGL Super... Yeah, I would have preferred AGL Super 17 to get a Super ECA. I'm not complaining about the orbs screwing me over. That's not the case. Again, this happened with Int LR Gohan. It's the same issue with LR Gohan. It's trying to get the orbs for the character to be good. And sometimes you don't get that. That's at least my case. Like, I'm seeing how these androids can be pretty good. Oh. What is this? Oh, it's the weekly missions kind of thing. Okay. After the 7th stage. What is this for? Can we exchange for a secret treasure chest at Baba's shop? Hey, hello, how's it going? Pickles, Pokemon in. Potentially, but there's no locking and they are type advantage over Roten/Trunks. Yeah, well, it was a post over a tweet on Twitter. I'm like, I'm not seeing the holy greatness that people are putting it out for these characters to be. Like, I think they're good. I think they're good, but great, stellar, like fantastic. I don't know. See, the thing is though, like Christian, we had the characters getting their Super ECAs, but they're in the banner. That's how we know if a character is possibly getting a Super ECA or not. If I recall correctly, when the Super Saiyan 4s got their Super ECAs, they were in the Redstone stuff. But they were also in the banner. Like I'm seeing here, the character who's already Super ECA'd, which I'm assuming is TEQ Cell, or some of the androids. Actually... Well, there's no particular character here who has Super ECA, so technically there's no character in here that says or screams, oh, we're gonna Super ECA. If they would have said that, I would have already put them in the notice before the celebration started. Or maybe on part 2 we could see a Super ECA. I mean, hello, I said hello. Just a ticket, you just gotta give stones. Does it? Stand at the secret treasure chest. Oh, wait, what? What do I go for? The red chest? Blue chest has a 15% for 5 stones or 30% for 15. The red chest has 50% for 7 stones or 30% for 30 stones or something like that. Should I go for the red then? This is my criticism. Like, I don't like characters that truly, like, yes, maybe getting a lot of orbs because they're meant to nuke, right? These characters are just nukers for that reason. Like, if they're meant for that, then by all means, like, maybe you guys enjoy that more than me, but I do not enjoy it. That I had to, like, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like this character could be good, but I just need to see him in game. I'm maybe underestimating him right now, but I do not like it. Like, I have to, like, I feel like they could have done a little bit more with just them getting something extra. Just a standard, like getting one key sphere and they get some buffs, but really, I don't know. I don't like it. Alright, 5 stones, red. Okay, see, I'm not alone. Shouts to Aaron. How's it going, dude? Like, I don't like their EZA. I don't feel like I'm a fan of their design. Like, and then when I saw the Jiroa 19, they could be good, but I don't know. Again, when I saw that they get attack plus 190% when attacking with 12 or more key, but they also getting disables enemies as guard. I'm like, really, we're getting that in 2025? I don't see the caveat there. Truth got 30. Now, if I got the 30, I would have done the final summon, but it is what it is. Just had some homemade McRib for dinner. Hey, nice. Hopefully you're doing good, Sino Vegeta. Generally confused on why people dislike everything nowadays. I'm not being negative, right? Like, yes, I'm being depressed and everything, but that's not why I dislike a character as a whole. I feel that nowadays, like, let's say for example, if I did pull 16, right? If I did pull him, I would have been looking forward to this ECA the most, because if you guys are gonna see my showcase, I'm pretty sure there might be a slim chance that you guys should check it out, but if you guys do, I'm not gonna run this unit in a full 220/250% fashion because I did not pull 16. So my thoughts for the character are gonna be even less regarding the unit, because they're not as strong as they were meant to be. I'm not disliking it for the sake of being negative. I just wish they were a little bit better. Like, I don't like the whole I need to collect superb amount of orbs in order for the character to be good. It's the same thing with Gohan. Like, I enjoy Gohan, but Gohan is a nuker. I made that comparison over, like, on a post replying to Ningen's, like, whatchamacallit, the community response thing. Hey. Yeah, Sino Vegeta, I'm sorry, dude. I finally noticed you. My bad. You like the tech? You like the Android CCAs when you don't like, where you didn't like Gohan CCA? I was like, how rough is with the Android CCA? Yeah. Like, I'm not disliking it for the sake of, like, man, I'm going to be negative all the time. I just don't like the design of this nuking character. That's all. I feel like they could have done a better job with them. But again, that's just my comments pre-ECA, before they're even in-game and stuff, so Let me assess them once they're in game, and maybe I'll be mistaken. Maybe I'll like I didn't even do like a video saying, oh, they're trash or they suck, and then I'll make an apology video about it. But there's just no reason to say they're superbly broken, just like how people are calling it. Like, this is good for the Android. Like, the Android SEMA is gonna be like really solid now. Thank you. But I'm not calling them insane. They're super great. They knocked it off the park. Thank you.
Oh, Joe. Love you.
Love you too. Yeah, and that was another thing. When I was checking their leader skill, it's Worldwide Chaos and what? Future Saga. I'm not gonna be running these guys as double lead. What am I supposed to do, man? Yeah, with double 16 support, they're solid. Guess what? I'm not gonna be able to see that. Because, to me, they won't have that. I won't have double 16s going forward. Like, like, the team that I'm thinking about doing the showcase is Cell as the leader. The transforming Cell. Next Super ECA is LR Physicals. Perfect Cell and Cell Juniors. No. Just the fact, again, there shouldn't be any correlation. I would say, and maybe I'm being a negative Nancy here as well, right? Maybe doing connections like that, like, I don't want you guys to get like disappointed because the Super ECA is not coming in, but like, yes, we're getting a world tournament incoming. Just because Cell does an AoE does not mean that Cell is going to get a Super ECA. That's the problem. Ironically, if the ECA didn't buff their nuking potential but rather make them self-sufficient, you would be the one hating on them instead of me. Yes, dude. I'm sorry if you guys like see it in a different perspective. I am out here just thinking to myself, like, I want to run these guys in the most optimal potential possible. I can't do that because I didn't pull 16. That's one. Two. Yeah. My case scenario is like, I want to show these guys in a way that we're all impressed, we're all happy, but unfortunately with the community and how the things are going with the community, I cannot make that happen. Like, I cannot make everybody happy because the community will find a way to think of these guys negatively. I want to see them in game so that they can shut me down. Who do you think will be the part 2 LR? Bye guys, Goku. Am I just Super ECA physical LR Trunks? He is one of the older ones with a Super ECA. Yeah, that my thought process would be like that. Yeah, like thinking way on the older character scale. And maybe I'm thinking that. But yeah, again, don't think of it as like, oh, I'm being a very negative Nancy. Like, I'm negative, right? Like, maybe I'm proven wrong, because I get proven wrong most of the time in Dokkan. Maybe Dokkan will show me, like, hey, you accounted for things very wrong. Like, people are thinking that this ECA is great. I'm thinking, like, I don't know if, like, the video that I'm gonna put out tomorrow morning is gonna be fine with a lot of people. Because they're gonna be in a very low tier of like leader skill, because I don't have 16, so I'm not gonna be able to look good. I'm not gonna be able to make them look good. then it's the whole orb collection thing. Like, you have to collect the most amount of orbs for these guys to be really, really good. If I cannot make that happen, like, what do you think will happen? People are gonna be angry, disappointed that I made a oopsie whoopsie and I should have showcased the characters in a better fashion, when in reality I can't do that because I didn't pull 16. Just told Amatsu to drop part 2 LR Tech switch androids without nuking passive, of course. Thank you. I appreciate that. 19 and 20 doesn't have dodge in their kit. Yeah, I did not. That one I can justify saying I did not enjoy 19 and Jiro. Like, I did not like their ECAs. So yeah, I apologize. But the truth is, for me, I don't see myself enjoying these units. Well, you know what? Let's say it like this. If I'm playing the game by myself on my own, and I see the TEQ Androids are not like, you know, they have a random chance of creating key spheres, right? By the way, it's not guaranteed. It's just randomly changing key spheres of a certain type to TEQ key spheres. So if they don't give me enough orbs to the point that I am satisfied with seeing them with a big high attack stat, I'll tell Omatsu, hey, you suck. You made a bad ECA. Now that's a joke. I'm kidding. I do want to see them in game. I want to see them in game so they can shut me up for good. Simple as that. I mean, I speak about it like that because, to be frank here, the YouTube part of me is just like thinking, what else can we do to create some good content, or like, it's either that or give it up, because I'm starting to fall out of love with this, and that is not why I want to do this, right? So I'm not going to be able to enjoy the androids on their full potential, and I'm going to have to watch somebody else say, oh, well, these guys run good for me. I don't know what you're going on about. And I'll be like, for you? Yeah. You have 16, you have the best setup. For me, I'm not going to be able to run them in their best setup. I'm not even sure how am I going to see them in a proper fashion unless I run the private server. And I've been doing that recently, yes, but it's not like I enjoy doing that. Ow. Heard that the TEQ Android 17 and 18, yeah, they're getting an ECA, yes. We do need a new Android / Cell Saga leader. Maybe part 2 gives us that. You know, like a 200% for them. Yeah, mega nice. Yeah. Guaranteed I am getting him in the next single. I got you, bud. Yeah, maybe when I'm going on vacation. I'm going on vacation in like 2 weeks, so I might not touch Dokkan for that time. Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, part 2 could be a Carnival, or yeah. TEQ Androids is super useful versus Tamagami number 1. You will use them first on that stage. And you explain in perfect detail why. Because that's another thing, like these characters do nullify Ki Blast supers. I might be curious to see how well they fare taking damage upon a weapon wielding super, especially the one with Tamagami. Hey, Sogo, how's it going? But yeah, no, I don't like the design of the androids. I don't know. That's just me. They had the active skill, which again I do agree is a nice one. You know, you have the Ghost Usher and everything. I don't know. Maybe again, I need to see them in game. Once I get to see them in game, maybe I'll change my mind. But I do have Majin Buu Saga. Only issue with the androids, they don't stack, but they're on Vegeta and Trunks lead, so you might try them against the best mode. What best mode? Is there a best mode in Dokkan? Part 2 is an LR tag, Super Saiyan Vegeta plus Super Saiyan Trunks. I'll believe it when I see it. Festival of... Oh, you're funny. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I'm not too fond of them. Like maybe again, it's just about seeing them in game and everything. So maybe they'll change my mind. But for now, I'll say I'm not too convinced. But just as I mentioned this is my thoughts, these are my opinions. You guys don't have to agree. And I don't feel like this is just me being negative. Like, I want these characters to be good. Maybe I get impressed once I see them in game, but I really just want these characters to be self-sufficient, be decent. Like the meta that we have right now and the power creep is just not making me enjoy the game. So since the TEQ Androids are on Vegeta and Trunks lead, Truth will take them. I mean, Truth takes everybody to Festival of Battles. Alright, Christian, appreciate it, dude. I'm not summoning on 16 anymore. If anything, let me... Actually, no, this is not the phone. Care about the phone with the private server. But that's the thing. I don't want to use the private server. Yeah, I'm not I do not enjoy the red zone stages. Just too much. It's not that I don't want to get a challenge on me. It's just that I want to be able to, like, not only take a challenge, but like sit down and enjoy the game. I used to enjoy it back in the day, but red zones are getting out of hand. I had the red zone. Whatchamacallit? Time I got me number 1. Go hands on me. I was like, man, that's ridiculous.
Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at...
Goresh, I love you, man. I'll check that in a second, but I got OSC's playing. Yeah, slot 0 superset. Oh yeah, like I do not find that appealing for me, but it's not like I also want to wait for the 10th anniversary, no, 10th anniversary, 11th anniversary to come and be like, yeah, dude, we're gonna enjoy this one now because 11th anniversary, it's the best one, right? And the power creep comes in and it's like, oh, you can beat these units or like beat these fights easily with these characters, bro. Like, come on. And I was like, no, I want to enjoy the game. I want to be back to enjoying the game again. And when the Vegito and Gogeta came out, I wanted to enjoy those characters and it was pretty good. But then 6 months later, Dokkan said, nah. You were enjoying who? What were you enjoying? And that's just a me thing. If you guys, like, you guys are hearing me talk about how I think the androids are bad. I don't mean it like, yeah, they're straight, they suck, man. No, I'm not thinking in that perspective. No. I'm thinking, like, I'm not going to be able to enjoy them to the max potential because, one, their leader skill is just going to be deteriorated because of the fact that I did not pull 16. To me, nuking characters, they need to be better than what I just read with the TEQ Androids. That's just my thoughts and opinions on it. Especially with the meta that we have nowadays. Yeah, you have a free Ghost Usher that can help you out and everything, but I needed them to be a little bit better. That's just my point, my case in point. And perhaps I'll start talking about it. I'll move on. Hey Savvy, how's it going? Beat them all with STR Android 21 on your team today. Let's go. Let me actually leave these guys in there. What are the top 3 fights right now? If they had guard, they will probably be slot 1. Possibly. Again, you know, you guys are right. Drace is right. I don't know if he's still in the chat. I'm sorry. I'll try to look for things in a more positive outlook. Let's just wait until they show up. I'm gonna wait until they show up and fulfill my final verdict. But for me, I don't like their design. That's just it. It's like saying I don't like Fruit Loops. Right? Plausible thought and process, right? GDC event stages. Now, first of all, that's the thing. I would not put Festival as one of the tougher events. I would put them as it's an event of its own. It's an event of its own kind. Like, I would not say it's outright difficult for the sake of being outright difficult. And the Reds, Festival of Battles, it's its own breed. Fun that you are done with every mission so you have nothing to do. Nice. I was saving this for a video, but I decided, you know what? Let me just get it done. Rosmasu seems not that hard because we can dodge. Yeah, Tamagami number 1, him disabling dodges, him sealing an enemy, then stunning an enemy on super. He just gets a lot of power every single turn. It is crazy. Alright. But I was told that this was the last one, because this is a very short Ultimate Clash. Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh yeah, back in the day, Dokkan events were the hardest thing in the game. Yeah, Ultimate Clash is good. I do suggest everybody do it. I don't know how many Battlefield memories we get, but there's also the new LR. God dang it. Capacity reached the limit, right? Tamagami number 1 is just a nightmare. I know, right? Okay, star card, yes. I don't think... I do not like that, though. Also, how's it going? I don't like their design, but I will have to see them in game. Let me... Yeah. There you go. I wouldn't. Oh, now here's the thing. I guess because of the lack of TURs that we have, maybe they're being called top 5 TUR. I just don't see it though. Like I don't look at it like that. on the podcast when they said, what if the New Year's Dokkan Fest ended up being Hello Super Saiyan 4 Goku and then Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta? You have a feeling that will happen? It could be nice. But then, so they will be, what, standalone on the anniversary? Unlike Dokkan's in-game design of you either take double digits or get one-shot philosophy. Thank you. See, that's another thing that I really don't like. That they restricted some portion of their damage reduction and dodge hidden under 35% or below HP threshold. I understand how good that is for the characters if you did below that HP threshold, but if you do get to that point, it's either trying to get there by not only sabotaging yourself, right? Actually, are these 100%? Okay, there. But you also have to make sure that you survive. Like, if you don't live, it's either you take a super attack and you live, but these people, like I said, these teams can be self-sufficient to the point that they survive those super attacks and not get to the below HP threshold that they need to get to. Or you just plain dead. Right? What ECA TURs would you put above them? I do need to check the list of what ECA characters do we have. Let me actually check my channel, because I did upload it every single ECA showcase. Actually, no, this will be better if I check Dokkan info. Single summon time? Yeah, after the stream ends, don't worry, I got you. Okay, so Gohan was decent. The Kid Gohan. But let me see those of this year. That was, no, Jesus, that came out in June? Okay. Trying to see the list of ECAs that we got. So we got the GT duo, GT Goku and GT Vegeta. They were good. I think they still are good because of the GT Heroes team. Would I put them above the androids though? I don't know. But they're also like a form of a nuking character. At least Goku. Captain Ginyu, no. Yamcha's decent. Kid Goku. Path to Power Kid Goku is also decent. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was underwhelming a little bit. Like, he can be an issue, most likely because of the fact that, like, I relied on him multiple times on slot 1 because of the counter. But I would rank Gogeta over Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I guess. Do we have even somebody better than, I guess, TEQ EZA? Without being at a Dokkan Fest, I'd say TEQ Sin Shenron. I feel like TEQ Sin is still at the top as one of the best ECAs. TEQ Sin. Then Super Saiyan 4, maybe. I don't know if Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's had that capacity. Kid Gohan, I do like. Pretty good defensively. He can't, like, he will get obliterated if you put him on slot 1, but I don't know. I guess I could put TEQ Sin over the androids. I could put TEQ Sin over the androids. I could put, again, it's because I have not seen these guys in game. Then again, my opinion would change. This is subject to change. This is not set in stone, put on a chisel, things like that. Maybe Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is a little bit above the androids on paper. On paper, not in game yet. I need to see them in game before I get like my final thoughts. Hey, Bringer, how's it going? Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, like, maybe, because where are you running these guys? Because, of course, it's on the Androids team, right? The perfect home for them will be the Androids team. So I'm thinking here to myself, like, yeah, Omega, like, Sin Shenron could be the same thing. Like, Sin is going alongside his, Sin going alongside his team, which is the GT Bosses team, right? But it's just, man, I don't know. The power creep has made it so bad to the point that I can't see myself enjoying these like ECAs. Like, I don't know. It's something that I will have to test things out. Like, I am so reluctant on going into the special battle or going into these really tough events that I do not want to make these units look awful. Like, I want to see them succeed. That's the point. I don't see, that's the thing. There's not a lot of TURs for me to rank them into the point of like having all the Dokkan Festival TURs being inserted into the point, because of course, like, the androids are significantly better than Baby. But I don't want to put them into that tier because I don't think it's fair. But that's just me. Like, I'm not gonna go on Twitter and be like, oh yeah, Daima Goku almost loses his reign at top 1 TUR in the game. It's like, The design that we have had for Dokkan Fest is just so atrocious. And then the meta that we have nowadays does not help. Oh. Human Deeds is the main meat of the team, and GT bosses mixes well with the main meat. Interesting way to put it, yeah. Missing for Gogeta, funnily enough, is at 4. It's been really useful, but the issue is he's slot dependent and the meta full of flocking. Man, these guys don't play around with their super attacks. But yeah, I'll like I mentioned earlier, I'll wait till they are in game. Yan Chad #1 if you don't count dodge canceling. Yeah, exactly, until he doesn't dodge, because he doesn't. Like, he does have a high chance of dodging, but not a perfect chance to dodge. No, the sleepy one. Sleepy OST. Year 6 was peak Dokkan meta. I agree, yeah. Sixth anniversary was fun. Hey, no worries, Star Guard. Quivering Electric, how's it going, dude? What if Dokkan got rid of gachas and made battle passes? Will the game die? Depends on the battle passes, but I think the people are just gonna be profiting off it. I don't know if it'll die. It'll die when trading gets introduced. I will, because he's a fraud. It's like bring her with AGO UI Goku. But yeah, I cannot wait until the 11th year anniversary. Like, the meta will change, things will be a lot better. I do not think they're very good. I think they're okay, but not very, very good. I'll have to see them in game. That's just my thoughts. But I do not like their EZA. Say we pay $10, unlock a bunch of items, and at the end you unlock 16 and STR 17. I mean, if I get the character guaranteed, the newest character guaranteed, I pay it. With all the ass luck that I've been getting. See, I would not like that. FOB stage 2? No. COD or Fortnite Battle Pass, but put it in Dokkan. Obviously, any/GTC will be like $20 more. Now that will be too pay to win though. I feel like people will have a complaint about that one. No, I don't think. I think they will do the same thing if they introduce something like that. They will introduce something like the Legends Pass, like they done in Dragon Ball Legends. When you get that some extra benefits from like logging into the game, playing the game, stuff like that. Why do you guys want more festival of battles? I genuinely, that one I can say with full certainty, with the passion of a burning sun, I hate that event with a passion. Why do you guys want more of that? So many will hypothetically still be available, but you can't spam by. You can summon with the free stones you earned. So if I get the battle pass, I cannot buy stones. Is that what you're saying? Still don't get why much you chose not to ECA the physical TEQ androids. Yeah, the 16 and 18. I really thought they would ECA them too. 3,553 days consecutive login. That's because somebody else had your account. So, I'm kidding. Maybe I'll do the same thing as Brother Russia. Once I hit 4,000 days, I'm done. Not consecutively and commutatively. Well, only commutatively, but not consecutively, because I know that he had to. He was going to keep the streak and all that. I want an event similar to in length to Festival of Battles, but get rid of the turn counter. I want none of that. Same, if they completely remove the gacha/gambling aspect, they just change the shop promoting to new bond. Yeah, exactly. They're just gonna make it even more expensive for you to get the characters. Yeah, I get that. JP is still 1783 days consecutive login. Nice. If they put it like that, I feel like the people will stop putting money into the game. Either they will remove that feature altogether to prevent it from dying, or if they decide to keep that, then yeah, they will possibly say, yeah, we're shutting down. I like to do festival battles sometimes while watching a series or something. Monthly battle pass, 159 bucks, bro. I can't even do that. Sure, dude. I'm only gonna sit here in link level while I talk to you guys. Well, it will be pretty low for the whales. I'm not a whale though. I'm maybe like a dolphin or something, but not a whale. The only way they can get you to play Festival of Battles is if they can skip super attack animations only in that event and nerf bosses' health. They wouldn't, unless there are missions, because, you know, doing content and everything like that, but you'll never catch me hopping into that event again. I'll have people buy gamer subs using my code, and then we'll have that as a goal. You buy 10 products using my code, then I maybe play it. I will consider it. But yeah, again, I will wait to see these guys in game. I do not like the androids. I don't like how they look. I'll wait for me to see them in game and all that. So that's just me, myself, and I. Who do you think will ECA with AGL Trunks? I'm thinking the... What was the side banner character that came alongside Trunks? Was it a Hard Virus Goku? I contemplated quitting a lot over the last couple of years since year 7. I have not done this in such a long time, but I think right now I would possibly say like, yeah, like I think I'm gonna quit. Because it's just not my, like the meta that we have right now and the character design, just making it very unenjoyable for me. And when ECAs, like, they basically give an opportunity for the ECAs to be really, really good. They sometimes fumble the ball. So I can't fully say for certain, yes, this is what we need. You know where Starcard, appreciate you stopping by. Take care. I didn't to do that. I started the stream late because I had some stuff to do earlier today, and I didn't want to go various days without streaming. But yeah, chat. Hopefully you guys are doing good. How's been your afternoon, nighttime going? Tech, I saw a comment. TEQ Androids was so busted they delayed Trunks' CCA. Now, see, I don't believe that. I don't agree with that. Oh man. Got a Chick-fil-A peppermint milkshake. I think that was a bad idea. Now that I got the time to link level, Dokkan Day is gone. Oh, you're done. Forgot about that. Get you out. And I guess put you in there. Saw that Toon wrapped up on his link leveling. Mission execution got the worst treatment. You feel sad for Tao. I mean, isn't 16 is in there? Some of these characters are in there, so. But yeah, it's not like we get to see Tao nowadays. Oh wait, the next stream will be nothing but positive vibes, chat. I'll try to search for it. Oh yeah, that's another thing, like categories just don't make no sense. Whenever they start like making categories nowadays, it's like, why? Had that thing back in the day where they just had to create categories for everything. And it's like, oh, how are we gonna make these categories work now? Yeah, shout out to everybody who's in the stream. And make sure to hit the like button if you haven't already. If you guys disagree with the title of the stream, let me know your thoughts. Like, are you guys excited to see them in game? Things like that. I, of course, will wait until they are in game to see and conclude my assumption, right? So some free stones now that we're gonna get as well. At least 34 stones, I think. Yeah, I agree. Condensing all those, like, not very good categories. But they're, like, similar in fashion that we just make them so that those categories can just be useful for something else, right? It would work, but... I don't know if they're gonna do that. Hey, link level 10. Let's go. I don't know how, like, people like Toon, Truth, and all those people have run out of... Hell, Bringer as well. I don't know how those people have run out of units to link level. I'm out here like... I feel like I still got a long ways to go. I haven't even reached like 1,000 link level 10 characters. And these people are done link leveling? What? But yeah, I do agree. Dokkan needs to fix their stuff with the categories. So is really good. I put this on my wish list. I can buy that later. Hey Emerald, how's it going? Stop by to real quick to say hi. I'm not saying because your internet's lagging, hopefully. No worries, dude. I appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully you're doing good. We're gonna data download before the ECA drops. Yeah, because I don't think they're in the data. So in like maybe like a few minutes, we are going to get the data download.
I'll stop the stream once I ran out of stamina. Oh, they're gonna make a Genshin Impact controller for PlayStation 5. Nice. Alright, I should have. I think I already got my dailies and things like that, so. Alrighty, chat. We will be live tomorrow. We'll do some runs for the ECAs for the Androids. Unfortunately, I am thinking I'm not summoning on the banner, just not touching it anymore, just so that I start saving my stones for basically what's next. Which is the anniversary. That's basically what I'm thinking about saving my stones for. However, I think we are good to stop it there. So we'll do some runs tomorrow with the ECAs. See how they go, and catch up from there. So. Yeah, that's gonna be it for the stream. Let me know. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, even though we had a big discussion regarding the ECA, why I don't like the ECA and things like that. So I do appreciate the support. Stopping by for the stream. Hopefully I get to see you guys all in the next stream. Try to take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful night. Jesus, my brain. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys all in the next one.